Love you.
You made us Filipinos so proud tonight.
I love you. You make me proud tonight.
Family is just as weird as everybody else.
Who is this guy?
My favorite part of this whole thing, because we all think our families are weird.
Yeah.
Like, I'm Mexican, my wife's Filipino. Like, we get together, and when you bring somebody else into the fold, then you realize how weird it is.
Yeah.
And then a movie like yours comes out, and all of a sudden it's like normalizes it. So
Yes.
everybody should come and see it, man.
We're getting the cutoff, man. You're
No,
going too long.
How cool is that?
Kamusta mga kaProud? Today's video episode ay pag-uusapan natin ang ating ultimate Pinoy proud international star na si Jokoy.
I had to drop mahal kita at the end. Did you hear me say that? I had to say it. I want everybody to know. I'm gonna still drop some Filipino in this night tonight.
Proud moment nga para sa kababayan natin ang pagiging host ng Golden Globe Awards na dinaluhan ng ilan lamang sa mga kilala at iniidolo nating mga Hollywood celebrities.
Yo, I got the gig 10 days ago. You want a perfect monologue? Yo, shut up.
At umani nga ng batikos sa ilang mga kritiko at nagsabing wag na nga daw hayaang makaulit pa sa pag-host ng ganitong kaprestihiyosong event si pareng Jokoy.
Jokoy, some calling him the worst host ever.
And I agree, Ellie. I think sometimes, when you get these hosts for these big award shows, I understand they're under so much pressure to impress a worldwide audience. But sometimes they push that controversial too far.
Ay sus, the worst host daw mga kaProud. Sang-ayon ba kayo sa kanilang komento tungkol sa hosting gig ng ating kumpareng si Jokoy? Comment mo na yan kaProud at pag-usapan natin tong mga to.
Okay, if it's awkward, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to do that in front of you. I know it sucks.
Basta kaProud, ano man ang sabihin nila kay Jokoy, proud pa din naman tayo sapagkat isa siyang ehemplo sa pagpapalaganap ng kulturang Pilipino sa buong mundo.
Like, there's just something of this sense of pride, that prideful. Like, when you saw me on The Tonight Show, the only reason why you knew I was Filipino, because I didn't do a routine on being Filipino.
Right.
Because back then, that generation, it was a weird time. You couldn't be specific back then. You would get notes from the network saying, hey, that's too specific. We're
Right.
trying to talk to Middle America. So you had to change your act. You had to do things that was normalized, that now is offensive. And I feel bad about some of the stuff I did, but that's how I had to do it. That's how I had to get on The Tonight Show. But I knew I had to do one thing, which was put that Filipino flag on my chest.
Yes.
My sister Jem was the one that sewed it on there.
Right.
She was in the green room. So
Nakakatuwa na makitang sobrang represented at nakikilala na ang mga Pinoy sa Hollywood. Pero hindi ito naging madali para sa ilan sa mga veteranong Pinoy at naunang makilala sa Hollywood na gumawa ng kanilang mga pangalan.
Isa pa sa talaga namang nakakahanga kay Jokoy ay ang pagpapakalat niya ng sarap at pagpapakilala sa buong mundo ng Filipino food.
It's called lumpia.
Oh, just the smell.
And this
oh my God.
is Tupperware. Which means
This
he
is the
is a
stuff your mom
Filipino
didn't take
mailman.
you to have lunch
This
in
right
school.
here is suka.
Oh, man.
That's vinegar, and I think that's garlic.
True or false, you claim that Filipinos make the world's best
Hands down.
egg roll.
Hands down.
Sang-ayon ka ba kaProud? The best in the world nga ba talaga ang Filipino lumpia?
On you out again, Jimmy. Lumpia. Hands down, the best egg roll in the world.
Okay, now what makes
There's nothing better than a Filipino egg roll, lumpia.
Now what makes it superior?
Huh? I'm preaching right now.
What makes it superior?
Huh?
What makes it superior?
The hands of a Filipino mom. There's nothing more gentle.
believe it.
There's nothing more caring.
Yeah.
It's inherent.
It's inherent.
Yeah.
the Philippines is like a hub. It's like Grand Central Station, you know what I mean? All these different ethnicities stopped by at the Philippines and dropped off their luggage, and then they took off again. And then the Filipinos are like, well, what can we do with all of this?
The 7-Up.
Put it in there. Oh, a coconut. Put it in there. The noodles from China, the tamarind from Spain. It's like, it's pretty cool to see how we're so different, but when it's all put on one plate, man, it works all together. I wanted to show our food, I wanted to show our culture, show our people, and just show our talents. And that's what I did.
At kung may tira tayong pagkaing Pinoy, saan natin ito ilalagay pareng Jokoy?
Just put that right there. Cool Whip container. This is perfect for rice bowls. I like to make like a chicken teriyaki bowl for my son. When he goes to school, I put some rice, I put some chicken on top, a little bit of teriyaki sauce, seal it up like that, write his name on it. Have a fun day at school, son. You're gonna be the life of the party at lunch.
Tell everyone what Easter Sunday is all about.
Well, it's a family. It's my family. It's like, yeah, we're Filipino, and it's specifically Filipino, but it's not specific. You know what I mean? It's people that we live with. We're all in here right now. We're hanging out.
Yeah.
The lights are off. We're all the same color.
Nakaka-proud talaga na kabilang na ang salitang Filipino sa mga bigating talk show sa ibang bansa.
Let's talk about the controversial host, should we say, Jokoy. Some calling him the worst host ever.
Andito lamang kami, pareng Jokoy, ang mga tagahanga mong Pilipino na sumusuporta sa iyong mga ginagawa dahil totoong isa kang proud Filipino.
We're saying mahal kita, and I want the world to Google it. Like, Google that.
Flavor.
No, it's got a little They're bite. good. They are like Fritos, but not.
But not.
Yeah.
What's this one? Okay, this is shrimp chip.
Okay. Now, is it shrimp flavored, just so we're aware?
Yeah, I love the fact that you guys are just digging in. Yes.
And so that all the Filipino moms can see it and feel proud and walk proud. That's what that movie is. That's what.
Isa ding karakter ni Jokoy na dapat nating tularan ay ang kaniyang paghatak sa mga kapwa niya Filipino artist pangat. Hindi kagaya ng kapitbahay mo na palagi kang hinahatak pababa.
You know, it was a hard road for me to get into Netflix. People think that special was given to me in my first one, live from Seattle. I paid for that. And once I got in and they gave me the opportunity and that door was open, I had to bring other Filipinos in. I mean, the best part of this story, this fairy tale Lydia and I are living right now is the fact that this is the first all-Asian cast. And not only that, it's the first all-Filipino cast.
Yeah.
That's produced by a major studio, and not only that, it's Steven Spielberg. So we got the GOAT with his hand on this project, and he was with it every step of the way.
I had to figure out a way to tell that story without being too specific, right? And how can I tell people I'm Filipino without telling people I'm Filipino?
Why do you all have the same PIN number?
It's Manny Pacquiao's birthday.
Oh, right. The guy who couldn't beat Mayweather.
And one thing Filipinos love to eat for the holidays is spaghetti.
Which is Italian.
But the way we make it is very Filipino. You know, we use the regular
Tomato sauce?
Tomato sauce.
Okay.
And then we add hot dogs.
Oh, okay.
And I love mongo. I love mongo. It's my favorite. Before we ring this up, I'm paying for everyone's stuff in here. So get whatever you guys want. Fill up your baskets. Did you take MC Mana?
Okay, thank you.
Come on, you guys. Load up. Let's go. Load up.
Maraming salamat po kay Jokoy.
Joe, you're hilarious and you're the sweetest.
Sweetest. So would you